should. Woo! Woo! That was wild, dude. Alright, well that switch is bad now. Seven years ago, I was broke, and now I'm running 3 businesses, and I'm taking you guys along that journey of how I've done it and how I'm currently doing it. Welcome to day 95. So we've been on a vlog streak right now for 95 days in a row, and we're going for 100. So we're right there from finishing. And today we are at my gym. I have a bunch of stuff I need to do. We gotta take a look at a fan. So I got my big ladder in here. We're also going to try to clean up my parking lot. So we're going to go out there and leaf blow it all, get all the trash and pebbles and stuff out. And then I also have a fan and some lights that went out the other day, and I'm trying to figure out why they're out. Like, I think it was a breaker that flipped during a storm, but I'm going to do some testing on stuff. But we have 2 things that are out of power right now, which is really weird, which I think is an indicator for a broken or like a flip breaker. So I need to look into that today. And Nick right here is the manager of the gym, and I'm going to make him help me with some of it, basically with the electrical fan.
Hold the camera.
Hold the camera. Yeah. But that's what we're doing. We're hanging out in my gym. It's called the Fitness Parlor. We started back in 2021. So, yep, just hang out with us. Let's have some fun. Let's get some stuff done today. First thing on our list of things to do is we're going to try to find that bad breaker that's flipped off, because a set of lights, but also one of our big fans are off. And none of these things are labeled properly. And I was telling Nick, we need to go do and just spend a day relabeling it. But we have 5 of these breakers. So 2 in here, 2 in another room, and 1 in a closet. So it just makes it very difficult to label them all and do it all, especially when the gym's 24/7, because we always have someone in here. But one of these days we'll put that on a list of things to do and get it knocked out.
What's up?
Alright, you ready?
Ready.
Okay, let's try this. Fix it?
Nope.
Okay. This one's kind of like... Fix it?
Nope.
This one's kind of acting funny too. They didn't fix it though.
Nothing's turned on.
Okay. No?
Nope.
So what I'm doing, I'm just running down all these switches that are flipped off, flipping them on, because this place has been multiple different things over the years. So trying to find the right thing can be kind of difficult.
I forgot you were vlogging. I thought you were explaining that to me, and I'm like, yeah, I know what you're doing.
No, I'm talking to these guys. That one?
Nope.
The lights in the gym flipping?
No, I'm not seeing anything else turning on or off.
Okay, it's nothing in these 2. We'll go back and we'll get to the other panels. We'll check them, because out of all 80 of them in here, it's none of them. Okay, let's see. Anything?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
I don't understand. Okay, so we checked every single breaker. None of the breakers seem to fix it. And the problem is we have these lights right here that are not lit up, and they were lit up, And then I got this fan out there, that one right there, that I think have to be on the same thing. So I think, Nick, what we're gonna do is I got a ladder. I'm gonna climb up the ladder here and I'm gonna test just one of the sockets in this, see if it has power. If it doesn't have power, I'll probably trace it back to wherever the switch is, but I don't even know where the switch is at because we just leave everything on all the time. So there is a switch, I guess potentially maybe that's out. That's the only thing I could think of.
Surprised like these lights aren't on the same.
I know, yeah, we got these lights in here, but it's just been so many different things over the years that they like put a switch on this and then not on that, and yeah, you would think like the whole, but if it was wired up new for us, then yeah, all the lobby lights would work on one switch. I would have just like a long switchboard of just everything we can just switch at one time. All right, well, I'm gonna grab a ladder then. And then the fan thing, we won't, unless we can get power going to it, we won't know if it's gonna kick on. So we have to make sure it's getting power. But if it gets power, I know it's gonna work. So it's like, where do I trace it back to? If I knew the breaker, or even the switch. That's two problems. I don't know the breaker and I don't know the switch. But all this happened the other day when the electric went out. It did something. You think we have an extra light bulb?
I don't know. I wouldn't know.
Okay, so that's definitely dead. So, next thing we do is we find the light switch. I'm thinking one of those two switches over there work these lights here, and the other one works the front lights out front. So I'm guessing there's probably a switch. Oh wait, right here. These are both off. What's up, Sam?
Hey. How y'all doing?
Doing good. I need my tester. So we're having trouble figuring out where the power is going. Like, is it bad switch, bad breaker? So we're gonna pull off the switches. That light up there on the ceiling, it doesn't have like a, it's not like a traditional light where I can just pop open the cap. Like, it doesn't have like a cover on it that I can pop off and test the wires coming off. So I figured it'd be best for me just to test the electric at the switch. Clearly in here. But we have two things out, so it's like, to me, I just don't think it's not the fixture. I wouldn't imagine it's the fixture because why are both out? Unless that whole thing, that whole line somehow got zapped, but the breaker would have been flipped, which I guess the breaker could have been one of those things that we tested. We just didn't know because it's all burnt up. Okay, so this one should. Woo, woo. Okay, well that one's out now.
Dang. That was wild, dude.
Alright, well that switch is bad now.
Holy shit.
Okay, let me make sure.
What do you do?
I don't know.
Just touch it.
No, we just popped it.
So
We just popped it, that's for sure.
When we used to wire houses, Dad would go downstairs and I'd be wiring in receptacles and he'd flip the breakers until I screamed and ask what room I was in.
That's one way to do it. This thing just blew up in the face. I don't know why though. Well, we gotta get a new switch. Now, I can't believe the thing just did that. I just tested both these switches over here, and it worked just fine. Why would that one pop? We shouldn't have done that. Let me go find the breaker. I'll have to call you again.
Okay.
We're gonna test this panel. I have a few ideas, but it's kind of turned into something more than I thought it would. I thought it was just gonna be really simple, like I was gonna find the right breaker and work. The only thing I can't figure out is this breaker right here. It doesn't like stay on. And I'm thinking maybe this breaker is it, but since none of this is labeled, I don't know. This one here does nothing. So I think this is just a blank breaker. So I think I'm gonna swap these two. Just gonna pop them out and swap them and see if it fixes it. There's easier ways to do it. I tested the switches and the switches seem to all be getting power, but I don't know what switches work what. I guess I could. It's like, well, okay, there's 3 or 4 switches that I have in the building that I haven't tested that could potentially work those deals. But it's like, what's easier? Is it easier for me to swap this out? Or is it easier to test those switches? I almost feel like this is easier just to switch out, so that's kind of why I've decided to go this route. But I'm second guessing myself right now, and the easiest thing would be if it was like a normal light, like this light up here above you guys. This has just a box. I can open up the box. It has the wires coming in. I can test both those wires. I can find out right there if power's coming into them. If it is, then it's the light fixture. If it isn't, then obviously it's before the light fixture. But both the fan, well, actually we might be able to do the fan. Let me go check the fan before we rip this thing off. Let's go check the fan, see if there's power, and then we can backtrack it. So we tested the fan, and it is not getting the proper voltage. So our next step is we're just going to take this off, swap it out like we were saying, see if it fixes it. Our life's that much more difficult because we don't know which one it's supposed to be on. So it's kind of just a guessing game. This is the labeling once upon a time. This is labeling once upon a time. So much has changed. So this is the one that's bad. I see. Dang it. These are bolt-in ones, of course. That's the wire that came out of there. Now I use a rubber handle. I don't touch any of this, and as you guys can see, I try to keep my left hand out of there, and I try to just keep it off. Because if you do get electrocuted, and you're holding on to it both ones, you're a full circuit for that thing. But if your hand's off of it, it'll at least hit the ground, and at least you're grounded out. Okay, so that one's staying on now. Let's go check and see. Right in there?
No.
That's not a good sign. I guess I'll check all these switches over here and see what happens there. Dang. I've finally figured out one of the electrical problems that we're having today. But we actually had 2 more that I had to resolve. For the lights out here, it was a bad breaker. So I got the breaker fixed. And then it also blew every single bulb. So every single bulb in that line there was completely blown out. The fan not working, I think it burnt up the fan. Like, so, okay, so Sunday, let me give you guys a little backstory. Sunday, if you guys didn't watch the vlog, or no, never mind, I didn't have that in the vlog on Sunday. Sunday, the power went out here, and I had to come in, reset everything, get the place back up, music going, everything like that. When I came in, the lights were out and the fan was off. Well, yesterday I came in, and one of the members told me the elliptical was acting fine, or not working. The lights weren't coming on the elliptical. So 3 things weren't working. I thought it was really weird. And so we weren't getting power to the lights this morning. We weren't getting power to the fan this morning, but we were getting power to the elliptical. So I think what happened is I think we got a power surge. It blew out every single light bulb, which is kind of blows my mind. I find it hard to believe. But I think it zapped the fan as well, which I think there's going to be a warranty on it. I need a call because we bought it last year. And then I'm working on the elliptical now. So I'm going to go take a look at the elliptical. It has power, but I'm thinking maybe it fried the console on it. So I'm going to go look at it and see what I can do with it. Okay, so I want to show you guys here how I test it, what I've been testing, what I've been working on. So this plug here on this machine, because the console doesn't work on it, we're getting power. So that's good. And then just so you guys can't really see well, but there's some wires down in here. And I can squeeze my hand down in here. So it's working there. So I need to pull this console off right here and see if there's see if I have to replace the whole console or see what's going on with it. If I do that, I might fix this whole thing up, or we might just end up replacing this whole entire machine. We'll see what happens though. Okay, it's like it's not getting power up through there, so I'm going to take this piece that you guys are sitting on. I'm going to take that piece off, follow some wires through there and see what I can find. I'll give you guys an update on that too, because I don't know, chasing down wires sometimes can be a hard problem to solve. I don't know, you guys. I tested it, all the power is going through it all the way until it goes in the pipe, and somewhere from as far as I could test it, through all the boards, everything like that, it has power. And then once it goes like inside the pipe, it loses power, and then when it comes out to the actual console, it has no power. So I decided I'm not even going to put any money into it. I found one, a commercial one, Life Fitness, touch screen, which is like the upgraded model, for $500 online. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is just scrapping that one, go and get a new one for us so we can have the upgraded model and call it a day. I won't be able to do that today, but we'll do that sometime in the near future. I think that's the better way to go. But that's just part of it. Like when you guys are starting out doing stuff, you're gonna have to learn how to fix some stuff on your own. Yes, I can pay someone else to do it, but the problem with it is I paid someone to do a lot of different things over the years, and a lot of times they don't know what they're doing either. You end up spending a lot of money on it just for them to learn how to do it. If you learn how to do it, you can learn how to diagnose things. And yes, you can pay someone later down the line, but at least you can put them in the right direction. You can know if they're fudging the job, if they're overcharging you for a job, everything like that. So you're gonna have to learn how to do things on your own. Like you're not just gonna make $1 million instantly overnight. So get your hands dirty, get in, learn how to do it, figure things out. That's just the way it is. Things are gonna break. You're gonna have to buy new stuff. That's just part of being an entrepreneur and owning a business. I'm going to end the video here though for the day. We've had a full day. I need to get a workout in still. And yeah, I need to leaf blow the parking lot tomorrow, but I was gonna do it today, but it's just not gonna happen today. It's getting too late in the day. But I really appreciate it. If you guys made it this far in the video, I really do appreciate you guys watching, hanging out. If you guys like this kind of content, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to their channel. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day doing whatever you're doing. And I will see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.